Here's your daily dose of fitness, food, and fun. Anjelica's Daily Surprise starts now.
Pan is heating up, and oh, we got that sizzle. Less onion because I don't know about you, but I gotta make out with somebody later. As soon as you put like bacon or beef in a pan, I'm like, what's cooking? Hello there and welcome to my apartment. As you can see, I'm in the kitchen because I couldn't help but take notice in this recent viral trend, Big Mac tacos. Surprise! We're gonna be making Big Mac tacos today. Now, as somebody who absolutely loves McDonald's in general, I couldn't help but start salivating over this trend when I saw it online. And you know me, I love taking anything that can be kind of bad for you, or actually, let's face it, McDonald's is really bad for you, and taking that and turning it into something kind of healthy. So I've looked at a lot of Big Mac taco recipes, and the one that I'm gonna be making today is the one that I've kind of tailored to myself. So you gotta have the classic Big Mac sauce. So we're gonna be making a healthy version, and we're adding less salt and less onion because I don't know about you, but I gotta make out with somebody later. Just kidding, or am I? So let's get started here. I have my mise en place, which is my ingredients. And if you've watched ADS or have been watching ADS, you'll notice that I've had Chef Corey into the kitchen, and she always says you have to have your mise en place, your ingredients fully laid out here. So I've done just that. In this little bowl here, I've got 1/4 teaspoon of garlic salt, 1/4 teaspoon onion powder, 1/4 teaspoon sea salt. So that's in here. We're gonna use this to season the beef when we put it on the tortilla and inevitably into the pan. We've got some slices of cheese. Now, if you like processed cheese, no judgment. You can use your Kraft singles. I'm going with some medium cheddar here. Mini tortillas, obviously, some iceberg lettuce, some pickles, just a little bit of onion, and then the Big Mac sauce. Now, there are several different ways to make Big Mac sauce. I'm opting for the healthiest version, and I've made just enough for myself here. So you can make enough for a whole party, but this is good for a single serving, I would say, for a few tacos here for one person. So this little concoction here, I've already put it together. You can see it's kind of liquidy. I put in a tablespoon of vinegar, white vinegar. Actually a little less than a full tablespoon, okay? So we don't want it to overpower the sauce. I've done a tablespoon of ketchup, a tablespoon of relish, and a tablespoon of Greek yogurt. Now you can use mayonnaise for this, and you can leave the ketchup out and use paprika to give the sauce its coloring, but this is my route here. So I'm going easy and healthy. I think mayo is what really makes this sauce kind of fattening. So we're going the healthier route here by just using some plain Greek yogurt. So you can see it's taking on that like Big Mac sauce color here, which is really nice. Yeah, perfect. So, of course, you can add as you go. I kind of just go by feel when I do recipes. And I should make note, I am not a professional chef here. I'm just a regular person who's trying to get away with eating junk food in a healthy way. So, this is my attempt at doing that. Okay, that looks nice and mixed, right? Just like the original Big Mac sauce. Okay, let's get my element going here. So what I want to do next is I'm going to take my tortilla, I'm going to put it in the pan, and I've portioned out some brains. Just kidding, it's ground beef. Could you imagine? I'm just into like super exotic meats. So it's just regular old ground beef, and I'm flattening it into my little tortilla here. And these are tiny tortillas. So that's probably a lot of beef, which I love because I'm a carnivore here. So there's that. And then while I'm waiting for it to heat up, I'm just going to take a little sprinkle of my onion powder, garlic powder, and salt, and just give it a little bit of that. Now, I've noticed some recipes, people mix the raw onion. If they don't like sprinkling raw onion onto the taco, they'll put it into the beef, so you can totally do that as well. I'm just trying to do the quickest, kind of easiest way. So this is a lot of just trial and error here. Okay, so I've got that in the pan. Pan is heating up, and oh, we got that sizzle. I'm actually so excited for this. I've been watching people making this online, and I'm like, I gotta do this on ADS. So this is fun. I've noticed some people putting oil in the pan, and I'm like, you've got your grease from your beef. You don't need to put the oil in the pan. All right, so that's just gonna take a second here. It's already smelling nice, but once again, I'm very easy to please. As soon as you put like bacon or beef in a pan, I'm like, what's cooking? So here we are. I feel like I'm just gonna let that go a little longer. Yeah. Should take a couple minutes. Because then what you do is you flip it, and then you get that grease. And there's not too much grease in there because it's a very small amount of beef. Usually I don't like iceberg lettuce in my sandwiches or burgers because it gets really soggy and it's taking up valuable real estate, you know? Okay. I love doing this. This is pretty cheap too, very economical meal. You know, you get the beef, the lettuce, the pickle, the onion. I get all my condiments. This is a confession, by the way. All my condiments I've collected from my late night Uber Eats orders. So anytime I get like ketchup, relish, mustard, anything, I save it, I put it in a bag. I literally have a Santa sack in my fridge full of ketchup. I haven't bought condiments in like 3 years, thanks to the pandemic. Okay. Woo, so, ooh, getting a little crispy there. This shrunk up more than I thought it was going to. Okay, this might be a little messy here. Okay, so it's a little boinked up. Gonna throw this full cheese on. Maybe take this down a notch here. Just get it a little melty here. Ooh. I feel like the next one I could put more beef. Okay, so I did like 2 tablespoons of beef, but it shrinks up, so could probably add a little more. That's looking good. Let's get it out of here before the fire alarm goes off. Okay, woo! Off. All right. Sliding this here. Let's see how she looks. Okay, nice and toasted. Maybe a little too well done, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. But this is number 1. I have not rehearsed this. Okay, so are you done? I told you. This is real life, everybody. Okay, the sprinklers just start going off. Okay, so I've got a little bit of my sauce here, my little yogurt sauce. Let's do more. Okay, some lettuce. Again, not too much. Some dill pickle. And a little bit of onion. Okay. And then because it's been fried, it should have like a really good kind of crunch factor here when we're folding it up. Oh my gosh, this is kind of messy. That's what it looks like. Check out those juices. Whoa, juices be running wild here. It's hot, it's hot. All right, it's time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Oh my God. That tastes like a real Big Mac, except it's crunchy. Oh my God. I feel like an animal. And I gotta be honest, I don't always like my own cooking. Sometimes I'm like in the garbage can with these, but this is very good. And it's keto, right? Well, not completely keto, but it is low carb, right? Because you don't have the buns. The little mini tortilla shell is like practically nothing. So high fat, high protein, getting a little bit of vegetables in there. It's good. Wow. I'm definitely gonna make this again. This was great. A little messy, a little greasy, a little saucy, but what can you expect from a good burger experience, right? I think that's a badge of honor. I have done it. That has been the viral Big Mac taco trend and Anjelica's Daily Surprise. If you'd like to stick around, I'm gonna make a couple more. If not, see you tomorrow. Bye.